Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering, did Christian McCaffrey get snubbed for the Pro Bowl? Before I get right into that, I'm going to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into the action. Looking at the Pro Bowl, and you're seeing they released the rosters on yesterday. And you're seeing a lot of the different players that made it, a lot of different players that didn't make it. I know you saw a lot of the Kansas City Chiefs players there. You saw a lot of Philadelphia Eagles players that kind of led the charge of both teams that had a lot of the list of players. But there was one noticeable name off the list that I did not notice, and it was very loud when you see that. One of the names that was left off the list happens to be the San Francisco 49ers running back, Christian McCaffrey. When you think about some of the names on the list that did make it, when you think of like a Saquon Barkley is probably the only running back in the NFL that has an argument of why he can make the Pro Bowl over Christian McCaffrey. And you're talking about the New York Giants having a terrible quarterback, the New York Giants having a terrible offensive line, and just what he has to do in order to produce game in and game out just to get his yards, whether it be from out the backfield, whether it be from going from a wide receiver position or a screen position. There's just so much Saquon has to do. But when you think about a Pollard in Dallas, he has a Zeke. He has a pretty decent offensive line. He has a quarterback in Dak. He has so many different things to offer. But you have to look at what Christian McCaffrey has been able to do since coming to San Fran. He wasn't there for the first quarterback injury, but he was there for Jimmy G. And you're looking at still, even when Jimmy G goes down, he picks up the offense even more. He runs between the tackles. He does anything Kyle Shanahan asks him to do. And since coming to the 49ers, he's been the hot rod as far as the best running back in the NFL. When you look at his game where he threw for one, ran for one, caught one, you look at just what he does game to game since they've been in title contention. When they picked him up, they were literally dragging it along. A lot of people didn't know how it was going to work out, but Kyle Shanahan has plugged this guy in, and he's been their MVP ever since touching the field as a 49er. He has them literally riding on a hot streak. He has them available to win games. Even when the game plan is stacked against him, he's still able to produce. I know you have Deebo Samuel, and he went down. I know you have Kittle. I know you have Ayuk. You have a different skill set of players, but still, Christian McCaffrey is the guy in San Fran. You control Christian McCaffrey, you can kind of steer the ship where it goes. So to me, I feel like from the standpoint, the trade from Carolina hurt him because you had a sample size of what his season was like. But when he actually got to San Fran, you saw what he was actually cooking with. He's been healthy ever since, and he's really been producing numbers. So in my opinion, he's been snubbed. I feel like, there are guys on the list. Obviously, there's guys that's not going to the Pro Bowl. He'll probably still make it if the San Francisco 49ers don't make it to the Super Bowl. But you're looking at Christian McCaffrey having one of his best statistical seasons. You look at him running away with the yards right now, and I'm talking overall scrimmage yards of what he's been able to do as of late, the last 6 games. And he's been able to produce on every single part of the field that he's playing, whether it be from the running back position, whether it be from catching, whether it be from throwing. So he's doing it in all different sorts of fashions. And I think he actually deserves a little MVP love if you think about where the 49ers were when they got him versus now. So all you 49ers fans, all you NFL fans, tell me, do you think Christian McCaffrey has been snubbed from the Pro Bowl? Leave your comments in the comment section below. I want to hear from you. And as always, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button as well. And I want to see you on the next video.